What is up, people? Matt here. So today's video isn't actually about gaming, but it's a video that over the past, I mainly thought about doing this video yesterday or earlier on today, and it's about anime, and I'm into anime. I like watching anime, so maybe I'll do more videos on anime in the future. But this video is a bit more of a complaint video, which is kind of weird considering I like anime, but it's actually complaining about voice actors that end up getting changed around, so the characters obviously don't sound the same, they don't have the same personality, and if a lot of people will be able to relate to this. It gets to the point where you start going, oh, do I want to continue watching this because it just doesn't feel the same. Even if it's one character, the voice actor changes, it can put you off the whole thing because I must be seriously unlucky because literally all my favourite characters in some of the animes get changed and then it's just not the same anymore. And there's obviously different reasons for the characters changing. I've got a list of a couple from an anime that I watch at the moment, which is Bleach. So obviously the people that voiced Chad in Bleach, his original voice actor was Jamieson Price, and then it went to Wendy Lee. Jamieson Price was unavailable for a certain series, so he got a replacement. Luckily, he did come back after one season, so it's all well and good now. But the same can't be said for some of his other characters. So the person that plays Kisuke Urahara, Urahara, was originally Michael Lindsay, or however you pronounce it, and he retired apparently, or moved away, so he couldn't do the voice acting anymore. So someone took over called Doug Erholtz, something like that. And to be fair, I can't notice the difference in the voice, so they've got away with that one. Yeah, I couldn't tell the difference until I kind of thought, is his voice changed? No, I read it in a comment. That's what happened. I read it in a comment about his voice change, and then I went and googled it, but I couldn't tell the difference. So I kind of suppose that's fairly okay. But the last one, I haven't even got to the episode where the voice changes, but I did look it up for this reason. So the person that voice acts Kenpachi Zaraki, he is one of my favourite characters in Bleach. Was originally David Lodge, and he's got quite a good reputation. His voice in it is nailed down to a T, but he was replaced with Patrick Seitz, something like that. So yeah, all three of them characters got their voice actors replaced. Apparently, a couple more have, but I haven't looked them up. But there's obviously different reasons for the voice actors changing. Jameson Price was just unavailable for a season, so that he got replaced and he came back. Michael Lindsay retired and moved away, so obviously he couldn't do it anymore. But with David Lodge, he was actually basically forced to leave because he didn't get enough. He didn't get enough wage, so he couldn't stay and get insufficient wage. And the people that do the dubbing, Viz Media, weren't willing to give him any more money, so he just had to leave, and they replaced him. I don't think that's very fair because he'd actually been working with Viz Media for nearly 10 years, and obviously his character wasn't a big main character in the series, so he wasn't getting paid as much as someone that would voice Ichigo anyway. So why they felt it was necessary to cut his wages even more is beyond me. I can't understand it. I mean, it's crazy how much the quality of the series can go down just from changing a couple of voice actors. But it's fair enough. If a voice actor retires or dies or something like that, you can't do anything about that. But when it's just down to money, it's just silly that they won't give him, a sufficient amount just to keep him on. Unfortunately, the series ended quite a while back. They never got him back for the voicing, so from whatever episode he stops in, that's it for the rest of the series. So I'm not looking forward to that. I can tell you now. I will continue to watch it though, just because I can't. I don't think it would be right to stop watching it just because of one voice actor, even if that is a big favourite of mine. But yeah, I mean, I personally, if you're going to do a series, try as hard as possible to keep all the voice actors the same the whole way through, because I think they must obviously try and revoice actors to sound nearly the same, but some of them it just doesn't work. You can tell. If they, as I said, with Michael Lindsay to Doug E. Erholtz, you can't really tell the difference, so that's okay. If you literally couldn't tell the difference, no harm done, right? But when you can clearly tell the difference in that tone of voice, it just completely ruined. That's my opinion. So yeah, this whole video was about voice actors changing in anime. Obviously, I'm talking about the English dub version. I don't know if actors change in the original Japanese version. Maybe they do. Obviously, I don't watch it, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's my video on voice actors changing. I really don't like it. At the same time, I can understand sometimes when it does happen, and sometimes it doesn't happen for a very good reason. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably do a couple of anime videos in the future. Might do a top 5 favourite animes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's about it really. So as I said before, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video, guys. Bye bye.